Welcome to the deep dive. We're jumping right in today looking at this interesting app called the USDT Mining Miner Simulation app. We have a video review source, and honestly, getting started looks super simple.
Yeah, it really does. Like, username in, click a button, and boom, you're supposedly mining.
Instantly.
And that's the hook, right? Our mission today is really to cut through some of the noise around apps like this, the ones that hint at crypto returns, just for tapping buttons.
Right.
We need to look at the tech, sure, but also the words they use, because that determines if there's any real payout. And the big question, the one that brought this source to us, is, can you actually get any money out?
Okay, let's tackle that head on. The biggest finding from the source, right up front, it's that word in the name, simulation.
Exactly. That's the absolute heart of it. The source is crystal clear. Simulation. In this context, just means virtual. It means not real.
Not real.
Yeah, the video had that great analogy, I remember. Simulating being on the moon doesn't actually put you on the moon.
Huh, right. You can't just open the door and step out onto moon dust.
Precisely.
Mm-hmm.
So even though the app says it's a simulation.
Which sounds like they're being upfront. Legally, maybe. But wait, if it's so obvious, why are people downloading it and then, getting mad, leaving one-star reviews? Are they just missing that word?
Maybe ignoring it. Or maybe hoping it doesn't mean what it actually means. The reviewer put it perfectly. Because it says simulation. It's basically telling you this is not a real mining app.
So it looks like mining, it acts like mining, but it's just a picture of mining.
Kind of, yeah. It's like a game. The numbers go up on the screen, sure, but they're just points, not actual withdrawable USDT.
Okay, so that's the theory, the label. But what happens when theory meets reality? What happens when someone sees those numbers climbing and thinks, okay, time to cash out?
Well, that's where the user comments come in, and they tell the exact story you'd expect. The source mentioned looking at the feedback, and it's full of frustration.
What?
Lots of one-star ratings, people saying things like, where's the withdraw button? Or can't find withdraw anywhere. But here's the weird part. Some people also praise it in the same review. They'll say, oh, it's fast mining, or, it's really engaging.
Wow, okay, so they're kind of trapped, aren't they? They like the game, the simulation part is working great.
Exactly. It's doing what it promises as a simulator. The numbers climb. It feels active.
But the second they want to connect it to the real world, to their bank account, nothing.
The door's locked. That's what the reviewer concluded. It's a really good simulator, maybe even fun, but because it is only a simulation, not plugged into any real financial system.
You just can't withdraw money.
Simple as that. Any effort you put in financially, it adds up to zero.
So for you listening, this really brings us to the most crucial point from this whole deep dive.
Yeah, knowledge is definitely power here.
Yeah.
Especially when app names can be a bit tricky. That one word, simulation, that was the giveaway.
It trumped everything else, how fast it looked, how high the numbers went.
It clearly signaled, this isn't real-world money. You can't take it out. Doesn't matter how much virtual stuff you stack up in there. If you're actually looking for returns, you got to make sure the thing calls itself a real financial tool, not just a model.
Which leads to a final thought for you to chew on. We saw how simulation was used here. What other apps or services out there, maybe even ones that look like they're about investing or saving, might be using similar words? Virtual, simulated, model. Words that maybe manage your expectations about real returns without you fully realizing it.
Good question.
Always look past the flashy activity on the screen. Check the label. Is it calling itself real or is it calling itself a simulation? That seems to be the critical difference.